Nkechi, gather around, let's talk. As a matter of fact, if you are standing, sit down because this matter is very important to you. And if you're a man, pay double attention because I'm sure in your life you have a mother, you have a sister, you have a wife, you have a girlfriend, and you want to know how to support them. Let's talk about fibroids. That's what we want to break down today. We'll break down fibroids. There are a lot of wrong information about fibroid that every time I hear it, headache used to headache me. Because one of the things that even lead to the wrong information that a lot of people hear is fear. Most everybody is afraid because the moment they hear fibroid, their mind is automatically going to tumor or cancer. Their heart will skip a beat. Relax. Fibroid is not village people, is not spiritual attack. It is a medical condition, and today we are going to break it down to the lowest form so that you will understand it. If you don't understand it, you can rewind back to the part where you start understanding and I will break it down again. What is fibroid? When we say fibroid, you see this is the uterus, right? It's a womb. It's made up of smooth, strong muscle. Sometimes doctor is still trying to find out why that happens. A part of that muscle inside becomes stubborn and knots itself together and now starts to grow into a ball. That particular ball or that particular knot is called a fibroid. Now, it is benign. That benign that I mentioned is basically big English for telling you that it's not cancer. It's not going to spread to your brain. It's not going to spread to your liver. It's not going to spread everywhere. It has set up its address inside the womb. Some of them are tiny like mustard seed. You know that thing that Jesus said, make your faith like mustard seed. Yes, it's tiny like that. Others can grow as big as a watermelon. Yes, they can get that big. I know that you're not asking yourself why you're watching this. Why me? Why is it out of everybody in the world they decide to do me? Science is still doing research, but we know that there are two major things that cause this growth. Number one, hormones. You see, inside your body, we have estrogen and progesterone. Those chemicals are what make a woman a woman. Fibroids love those chemicals. They feed on those hormones in order to grow. That's why fibroids usually stop growing or start to shrink the moment a woman reaches menopause, because that hormone will now start going down. The fibroids does not have anything that is making it grow again, and so it starts to reduce. Another thing that also happens is family history. If your mother have had it, if your sister has it, there's a higher chance that you might have it too. It's like inheritance that you did not ask for. I know you're asking for land, you're asking for house, but some of the inheritance that you also collected is fibroid. Another thing is also race. See, if you're a black person, you are prone to fibroid more than other races because it's just how our genetics is wired. It's inside your genes. Now, a lot of people have asked certain questions about fibroid, and some people are collecting your money. Number one, how do I know if I have fibroids? What are the symptoms? Simple. Many women have fibroids and don't even know. They are walking around, they are happy, and they don't have symptoms. Sometimes it's very possible to have fibroids without having any symptoms. But if the fibroid decides to be a problem, there are certain signs you should watch out for. Number one is that your period is usually heavier than usual. If on a normal day you used to use one pad, and then you now notice that 3 pad or 4 pad, inside the pad you are seeing clumps of blood. It's looking like liver inside your pad. That's also a problem. Another thing that can also happen is that there's something we call phantom pregnancy. You are not pregnant, but your stomach is protruding and it's not fat. You are just looking like somebody will be telling you congratulations when you're not really pregnant. It's like 4-5 months pregnancy. It can be a sign of fibroids. Another thing is pain. See, the cramp that will do you is lower back pain. Cramp is like they want to tear your stomach open. Sometimes it's fibroid. If the fibroid is big enough, it can go and sit down on top of the bladder and you'll be going to toilet every 20 minutes because the fibroid is big and is resting on your bladder. Another thing you also notice is that if it's big enough and then it's resting on your rectum, it can make it difficult for you to use the toilet. So you'll be having constipation. Shit will be catching you, but you cannot shit. Another thing that people are asking is, doctor, can food cause fibroids? Can diet cure it? Let me say this loud and clear so that the people at the back can hear me, including the people that are not watching this video. Anybody in your house, they need to hear it. Eating yam or red meat does not cause fibroid. eating healthy actually helps your body handle them better. There is no specific fibroid diet that will make your fibroid vanish like magic. But you see, eating plenty vegetables, eating plenty fruits, ensuring that you're at a healthy weight will help regulate your hormones. Remember we said fibroid love hormones, but if you regulate your hormones, you can regulate the fibroid. Excess body fat produces more estrogen, and remember, fibroids love estrogen. So keep fit, you need to lose the fat. Another question that people have also asked me is, how about my hair? Is it going to affect it? It depends on where the fibroid is located. You see, for some women, this fibroid can be located near the cervix here, and it can be big. It can be pressing on those, sensitive areas. So anything that's entering here can feel very painful. So if you notice that there's deep pain during, you know what I'm saying? Speak to your doctor, especially your gynecologist. Don't suffer in silence. Open your mouth and talk it. Most important question a lot of people are asking, can I get pregnant with fibroid? Yes. This is the biggest fear, but let me reassure you, many women, many people have getting pregnant even with fibroid, and they've even gotten healthy babies. Like I said, it all depends on the location. It depends on the location of the fibroid. There are different locations. Now, let me explain it for you. The first location is called subserosal fibroid. It's outside the womb. It's usually around here. You can see it's outside here, right? It will not disturb the baby. Now, another place you also notice fibroid is that there's called submucosal fibroid. It's inside here, inside the womb itself, because this is the interior of the womb. These ones are the stubborn ones, so they can occupy the space where the baby is supposed to attach. And sometimes it can cause miscarriages or even make it hard to conceive. There's also another type called the intramural fibroid. It's inside the muscle, gone. That's a different type. But you see, for bottom line is fibroid is not a cause of barrenness. But if you're finding it difficult to get pregnant, go and do a scan. Another question people are asking is my stomach just big, or is it fibroid that is making my stomach big? Good question. If you grab your stomach and you can feel that there's fat inside, it could probably be soda. If you lie down flat and your lower abdomen feels as if there's ball inside or like a stone, it might be a fibroid, but go and do a scan to be sure. Another question, can it cause cancer? The answer is almost never. The chance that is going to lead to cancer is like less in one in 1,000. So stop sleeping just because you think that fibroid is cancer in your body. It's not. It's very rare, very rare. If you want to know whether you can exercise with fibroids also, yes, you can. In fact, good exercise is good for you. I see what I did there. But if you have very large fibroids, sometimes heavy lifting can be very uncomfortable. So listen to your body. If it's paining you, please stop. I'm sure you also have certain questions that you want to talk to a doctor about. It's very simple. There is a link in the description of this video, and that link goes straight to our doc. The doctor will meet you on your WhatsApp, right? Which now leads us to how to now treat fibroid. One of the most important ways to treat fibroid is surgery. But you will now ask yourself, can they come back after surgery? Yes, I will tell you the truth. If you do a myomectomy, new ones can grow later because the hormones are still there. It's like if you have garden, you now remove all the bad weed inside. If the soil is fertile, the weed can grow again. That's why doctors also advise that if you want to do the surgery to have a baby, make sure you try and collect pregnancy inside the moment start heal. Must you do surgery? No. If the fibroid is small and it's not giving you any wahala, we do what is called watchful waiting. We are just looking around, we are trying to see it's not disturbing your quality of life, we are just monitoring it. You don't need to go under the knife and do surgery just because cancer or something. We only treat the fibroids that are causing problem. Either pain, is reducing the quality of life, bleeding, or is stopping pregnancy from happening. What are now the real treatment options? This is where we'll separate the real treatment option from the fake treatment option. The first treatment option is the fake one. They say, Mama Nkechi says one herbal mixture that if you mix it, it's going to melt fibroid. Far is a lie. There is no herbal concoction that can melt a ball of hard muscle growing inside your body without damaging your liver and kidneys. Please, your liver and kidney is more important. Don't drink acid because you are desperate. Now, there's the medical reality. Some medications, your doctors will give you the medication in order to ensure that your period is lighter. You know, the heavy period, they can make it smaller. Or give you some drugs that will shrink the fibroid temporarily so that they can remove it via surgery. Another thing that they can also use to treat fibroid is myomectomy. This is surgery. It will go and pick out the fibroids one by one. They'll do it, they open your belly, and then they now start cutting it one by one. They can also do the one where they will not even need to cut a big hole. They will just use camera laparoscopy and be finding the fibroids and be removing them. This is what they do it in order to preserve the womb for pregnancy. There's another way they used to use to treat fibroid. It's called UFE. Is uterine fibroid embolization. This is one technology. They use the tube, find where the blood supply is going to the fibroid, and then go and cut off the blood supply. Fibroid shrink and die. No major surgery needed. Another one is hysterectomy. This one is the bobo of the bobo. This one, they will just remove the entire womb. Bam. 100% permanent cure. But you see, we don't give this to every woman. We only reserve it for women who have completed their family and they are tired of the fibroid. Wahala, I just want this thing out of my life. Take it away. I need you to listen to me. Fibroids are common. Nkechi, you that is watching it, you are not alone. They did not cause you. If you suspect you have them because your period is very heavy, please go to the hospital or book a doctor on our doc. It's down, it's even on the screen. Click this link or save this WhatsApp number on the screen and it will take you there. Painless and cheap. You need to go to know what the problem is. Don't let anybody deceive you with fear. You can live a full, happy life, healthy life gone safe, with or without fibroids. Now I know that you learned something. Don't lie. Don't lie. I've teach you something. No, share this video with everybody in your life that needs to hear. Your sister, your friend, even the different WhatsApp groups. Share it with them. And I'll see you in the next video. But if you did not subscribe, I'm not going to see you in the next video. If you want to see me next time, subscribe. I'll see you when I see you.